Thor, the god of thunder and mightiest of all the Aesir, felt an unsettling emptiness as he awoke. His hand instinctively reached for his hammer, Mjollnir, a treasured weapon crafted by the dwarfs Brock and Eitri. It was a powerful tool that could destroy anything it hit, always returned to his hand, and could even shrink to fit inside his shirt. Yet as he opened his eyes and searched the room, he found no sign of his beloved hammer. Realizing his hammer was gone, Thor considered the possibilities. His first thought turned to Loki, the trickster god, but he dismissed the notion that Loki would dare to steal Mjollnir. Instead, he sought Loki for guidance. Loki, always cunning, agreed to investigate the matter. Loki visited Freya, the most beautiful of the gods, and requested her feathered cloak that granted the ability to fly. She initially refused, valuing the cloak above gold, but upon hearing that Thor's hammer had been stolen, she consented to lend it to him. Transforming into a falcon, Loki soared beyond Asgard into the land of the giants. There he spotted a massive grave mound where Thrym, the ugliest of giants, was busy plaiting a dog collar. Upon landing, Loki inquired about the missing hammer, and Thrym, with a sinister grin, revealed that he had hidden Mjollnir deep beneath the earth. He demanded Freya's hand in marriage as the price for the hammer. Loki returned to Thor with the news, revealing that Thrym wanted to marry Freya in exchange for the hammer. Thor, unconvinced that Freya would agree to such a proposal, found himself in a challenging situation. They approached Freya with the plan, but she was furious at the very thought of marrying an ogre. Thor and Loki gathered the gods to discuss their predicament. After much debate, Heimdall offered a suggestion that none were likely to enjoy, dressing Thor as a bride to deceive Thrym. Despite Thor's strong objections, the plan was deemed necessary for the retrieval of Mjollnir. Goddesses dressed Thor in the finest bridal attire, complete with Freya's necklace, a bridal crown, and a veil to conceal his identity. Loki transformed into a maidservant to accompany Thor to the land of the giants. They arrived at Thrym's hall, where giants prepared for the wedding feast. Thrym's booming voice commanded attention, and as Thor attempted to maintain his disguise, he grew increasingly uncomfortable. The feast commenced, with Thor devouring food at an astonishing rate, while Loki expertly diverted attention from Thor's unusual appetite. As Thrym grew more enamored with the disguised Thor, he inquired about the bride's striking eyes, mistaking their fire for passion. Loki seized the moment to explain that Thor had been so eager to marry him that he hadn't slept for 8 days. Finally, the moment arrived for the hammer to be presented. As it was placed on Thor's lap, Thrym demanded declarations of love. Instead, Thor, gripping the familiar handle of Mjollnir, erupted into laughter and declared that Thrym should not have taken his hammer. With a single mighty swing, Thor struck Thrym down, vanquishing all the giants and ogres in the hall. After the chaos subsided, Thor shed his bridal attire, relieved to reclaim his hammer and satisfied with the meal he had enjoyed. With a light heart, he proclaimed his readiness to return home. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to Ahmed's World for more exciting Norse tales and adventures.